this. Probably doing this a bit too early. But why not, right? And as I'm done finishing my grind on my Pokemon team, I'm about to do this, right? We're playing Disgaea, our guys. Now, I'm gonna do some erasing real quick. Now, the weird thing about what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna be dubbing the entire dialogue of the game. I know, we're kind of redundant for me to do that, considering the game already still has voice acted cutscenes. But you know what? I did this. This isn't my first rodeo doing this. You may not know it, but I've actually played 3, 4, and 5. Albeit streamed on PlayStation. Fuck you, man. What now? So this is how the game works. It basically works as a tactical or Hana and Bane to like find tactics, your fire on your advanced or okay, maybe not advanced ones, but somewhat on close to tactical. For a game like this is kind of revolutionary into the tactical RPG genre. I know. What? I know. Why are you playing another RPG when you have so many RPGs stacked up like this? Well, look, mate. I need to figure out what I do after doing Pokemon. I feel like this is it. So, I'll tell you my history. When I was playing this game, I just could not know the boundaries of what this game had in store. So when I played it, I actually like telling abridged my way to play the game. I ended up grinding way too many times because I didn't know this game asked me to grind on for hours on end. And so, but I have with the games I currently have in store, it was just no. I might as well just play the game. Albeit in the worst way possible. Like, I had to play the game, stream it on, like, remember PlayStation in Now? I had to play that. And that was just goddamn insufferable to play. Because if you had, like, a terrible Wi-Fi, the whole thing is just lagging over the damn place and get these things and disrupting your damn movements and shit. And, goddamn, man, it was just so hard to fucking play. But I managed to beat 3, 4, and 5. And because of that, I even played 6, and I heard 6 was just I'm a grind fest. Due to how many mechanics were removed, and placed to just have more grind. Like, buddy, you fought 9,999 was the maximum. The 6th game decided to go even further beyond, go 9,999,999. It is goddamn ridiculous how much writing you had to do. And even with all the shortcuts they give you, this is ridiculous. So, will I grind hard? Maybe, but let's do this. I'm gonna dub the whole entire dialogue. King of Disgaea, the mighty rule of the Netherworld. His long reign came to an abrupt end, and as the news of his death spread throughout the Dark Land, a bunch demons rose one after another to seize the opportunity. And thus began the age of turbulence and anarchy. 2 years later, them some 2 years, I'll say. Prince, wake up! Prince, what I said? This just wake up! Well, if that's the case, there's only one thing left to do. I got the gun right here. Come on. What if awakens me? Think we're in the horror. Oh, why did I decide to dump this whole game, man? But I'm glad that you're still alive. Who said I was dead? I was just taking a nap. Well, you're in the... What do you think you're in? Anyways, what are those webs behind you? Well, I was having a hard time waking you up. Well, you sure you weren't trying to kill me instead? No, I mean yes. I just wanted to wake you up. Whatever, so what is it? You better have a good reason for waking me up. Oh yeah. Big news, your father, King Disgaea, has died. He what? When? 2 years ago. Wait a second. So, you're telling me that I've been sleeping over 2 years? Yup. Yup! Why didn't you wake me up earlier? Excuse me, but what do you think I was been doing all this time? The Netherwood has gone to hell while you were sleeping. It's my fault if some of the demons steal the title of Overlord. What? I never got a new title to try to steal! I'll bone them! I'll touch on no mercy! Run the horror! The rightful heir to the throne! Your humble vassal Edna will accompany you. Edna has joined your party. Episode 1! Prince of the Netherworld! Now, I never played the first fucking game, so I'm gonna do a lot on time for me when I'm doing this. Now, when I had the DS, and I could have played the DS version of the game, but guess what? The DS version was so arranged to the point to where, why would you ever play that? Now I know, yes, I am using the emulator. I always say that when I'm doing this. I mean, you can see the goddamn pump on the top right, showing you that I am using an emulator. A mobile emulator. So let's talk to my dad. Let's talk to Mancy. That's just like you, Prince. Taking a nap. Taking a 2-year nap. I only been on napping for about 10 days. So these are right. Is that fucking Sasquatch you're looking at? Golek. I the royal vassals of the castle shortly after the king died. You weren't still around? Well, you were sleeping. They must have forgotten about you. Talk to Draddy. Oh, well, I wasn't trying to take that thing for you. I'll put you in the grave instead! Come on, man, I'm trying to get out of my goddamn throat. Alright. What do you got, Go-Go? In order to prevent the intruders, I have closed all the gates. Please talk to the dimensional gatekeeper if you like to leave the castle. Yeah, whatever. You probably just didn't want to watch the gate. Come on, man. Guys? Yeah, Manny Prince, how are you feeling? Couldn't be worse. My body feels really stiff and sleeping too much. Why don't you warn on the tutorial map? Go and see the dimensional gatekeeper to send you there. Alright, we'll do that. Now, because I'm playing the first game, fuck me. I just give me portraits in the Rose and Queen in company. Netherwood brands. Each character can equip up to 4 items. A character can equip 1 weapon and 3 other items, such as armor. Much else can only equip weapons from the monster only weapons category. And it's best to equip the weapon and suits the character's inherent strengths. Yeah, I'm not buying it. What you got me, zombie? Eat, sleep, do anything you want all day. It's so good to be a demon. Are you ever fun of working for me? Of course not. Alright. Oh, there's Punair. I'm always It is special in every game, some way, shape, or form.
The assembly is certainly not in session.
Right, we'll get to the assembly later. Have you saved yet? When you want to save, press triangle to open the menu and select save. You can only save in the Overlord Castle. Once you have to enter an area map, there is no turning back, so be careful. Okay, fine, I'll save the game. Happy now? I saved the game in the tutorial. Right, we can move on. That's Shelby. I am the dimensional gatekeeper. I will report the coordinates to your destination plans, and you will instantly be transported there. Please select where you like to go. We can only go to the tutorial. I'm forced to do the tutorial. You know, I can't skip through. I gotta do the dialogue. Remember, I'm dumb in the whole cutscene, so let's do this.
Now then, time for a little warm-up. I feel a little rusty.
Alright, Prince, you got company. How's the convenience?
Strike demons!
Allow me, Prince. You may be a little out of practice after your long slumber. Don't worry, I came prepared. Come on, Prince Swan! Good luck calling them out in this day and age.
Get up out here now!
So, Prince, what do you think of this pretty squad I hired? They're my loyal servants. They'll do anything I say. Loyal, they say. What a foregone testament.
Are you sure about that?
You! And pay you! Get back to work! Don't let me shoot you down! That's just one bullet! I can have more! See, it is loyal.
Doesn't make sense to pick up your outage before battle. Anyway, I think we made those demons and waited long enough already.
They waited long enough, sir. Hey, you're right. How nice is it to be so patient? It's like the topics or something.
Yeah, that's considerate them. To total my person, I only beat them half to death.
Oh, you're so kind. If I were you, I'd beat them all the way to death.
Coward! Something who at work is the ghost bombs! Tell me to think about who could be all in the world of death!
He's still quick tempered. And looks like I'm carrying my blender. You're not easy to take fun.
You say something?
Oh, nothing at all. So what do you order, Prince? Do you do remember the fight, right? It's time for me to tutorialize you. Tutorial, bases of the battle. Just in case you forgot, let me explain the bases of the battle. Move the coordinate over to the base center and press the X button to the characters so you will dispatch. If you put on the counter in order, then the dispatch the characters, move the coordinate over to the press circle. For example, you press circle here. You can cancel the action. Now this is you to come out to the first move him or her next to the enemy. I'm gonna move you the harder, just this is a simple demonstration. And select attack. You have now decided action. However, the character won't attack immediately. If you want to execute the commands, fuck, I fucking died. If you want to execute the actions which you have assigned, open the menu and select either execute or end turn. In this case, pick execute. See, the character attacked. Assigned actions, triangle, execute. Remember this, you'll be using it a lot. If you assign actions to multiple characters, they'll be executed in order that you assign them. Be careful, you can't cancel actions once you're told to execute them. After you're done using issuing commands, open the menu and you're done, and it will be the enemy's turn. Don't mind me on the horror. I'll soon get hand all the damage in the world. The combo count is increasing.
Oh, what else be the one to do this? I'm just going over going alone. I'm dead!
That was an example of something not to do. Only an idiot would have us insane to abandon me alone.
You might be telling!
Characters killed in battle like on Prince Steel couldn't be revived by paying hell to the hospital. And if all your dispatch characters are defeated, it will be game over. Oh.
The basic dance is gay have only one character. I bet the living daylights out of them, huh?
Exactly, Prince. Remember to use your head next time.
You don't want to tell me the towers!
Team attacks are sometimes occur with an ally position next to attacking characters. As several characters attack the same enemy in a row, a combo will do the assault, and greater damage will be dealt. If you want to know more, press cycle and select health in the menu. It's time to play the game. Now, what I gotta do is this. We gotta move a priest one. The reason I'm doing like this is that, reminder, you can get, if two can't, and multiple characters are connected together, you have a chance to do a team attack. To know what a team attack is gonna do, you have a chance to know by a percentage of what they can do. If it's more reliable to get them to at least over 40. No, it's like trying to identify counter races and battle races too. So, we'll do this. We got one. Triple attack. You gotta hit a bullseye. That's critical. That's critical hits, by the way. Hey, no attack over there. That's kind of wasted XP. Now, because we did that, now we can cancel their action since they didn't do, and the Prince didn't do anything. And then we can try open the team attack over here. If I didn't press the fucking circle button. Well, that's what happened. Alright. Execute. Right over here, the team attack over here. Another bullseye, that's pretty good. Now we cancel him over here. So now we can do another team attack over here. Thankfully, the Prince have a high chance of doing team attacks. But that didn't show up over there. At least the Milan got on a level up. That's good. If you don't, if your Prince not going to do anything, you might as well put them on defense. Put them on defense will reduce the damage you'll take, but I'm sure, or due to the more positioning, I'll probably line them. Okay, that's just one damage. Damn, what is your health rating? That is one damage. Like that, I see. Alright. Now, you want to be careful on where you put them. Or your allies. The best way to use that, before you move them, you let them attack in the same spot with your enemy. Okay, another triple attack. And you see, we can now move. But before we move, we go over here. Now you see, there are certain characters will never be able to get their links to protect. Thanks, but we're not in there yet. There are going to be stories for characters who are just not compatible with team attacks, but for the time being, we're making clear work of this. Okay, he's dead. Stage clear. A kill bonus, gonna common bow. Yes, there's a bonus gauge. The bonus gauge, we'll get to that way later.
More strange demons! How do I just toss them?
Well, why don't you?
You can!
Tutorial, lifting and throwing. For our own ignorant prince, let's explain the commands lift and throw. And situations like this, when you are too far to your attack to release. Pick up a character by selecting lift. Gonna lift you to the huddle. Hold breath.
Stop it, Ethel!
Then select throw. You have to decide the direction on distance too. Throw you next to an enemy. Yeet!
Whoa!
See, that's card on the ground. Now you're able to attack. You can use lift and throw on both over allies and enemies. Keep that in mind that only humanoid characters can use lift and throw. Bosses can't do it. By making good use of these commands, you can extend your attack range. This video will moving around so much, so don't forget it. Here's some other useful commands besides covering your ground, like holding an enemy so that you can not move, saving your allies from danger, etc. By the way, pretties will explode when you're so handle them with care. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Yes. If you know pretty, they gotta say dude in every damn line they say. Hey, it is in the code. Ask Valvatoris. Added you full added enemy. There will be other fun users waiting to be discovered. Try student.
That's it! I'm gonna roll you next time!
Oh, one more thing. Your character will take damage and the turn ends as he is still holding someone. Alright. Now, so the lift and throw mechanic is how you're gonna basically move your units. And I ultimately do this. You wanna oh, you can't even do it. Or you have to move out the damn spawn on point. Now you want to look at how the throw ratio. If they got the arms, they can definitely throw them from a very far distance. We're gonna use the throw mechanic to throw. Okay, maybe what I do. It's kind of silly. Let's move the horn over here. Okay, I need to stop pressing the circle button. So, just like Edna says, if you lift a pretty, don't explode. Now explode. Well, pretties, when they explode, they die. So you only use them for like a last resort issue when they're about to die by themselves, so where there's no point of recovering them back. Now, unfortunately, pretties aren't the best monsters to work with. I mean, they're special. They're the goddamn mascots of this goddamn game, but there's not much to do with pretties anyway. Probably should have put them defense, but you know what? No damage. Bullseye, I see. Gee whiz. Now, if you throw an enemy to an enemy and they're not a pretty, they'll level up. There's uses to that though, but we're gonna do whatever you get them. Moving over here. This is how I also grind in these games. You're just trying to get a team attack and see you do, because if you kill with a team attack, everybody gets all the experience things. His ass is still alive. I'm damned. Okay, I probably should have never done it like that. Okay, only 4. Kill from the back. Oh, it's good. We actually hit the team tag. This is pretty good. Oh, hit a bullseye dash. This is a lot of damage. Right, and turn. Oh, now the hidden team's actually. Hopefully, Edna's still living. Hey, let's see. Right, another team attack over here. Another bullseye here. Yeah, baby. Now we're gonna go over here. This is pretty important, Drew, because we can get a very good link over here. Go. Alright, we have special moves. At certain moments, there will be special moves that the character can use. Now, no, you can't really team it, and then, but they still do a considerable amount of damage. But I suppose why not try to do it here? Let's do it. We can do massive damage, and you know what? I probably got enough EXP as you see fit. Let's do the blade rush. Now the blue. Oh, any of the panels that are painted blue is where the attack is gonna go. Has multiple enemies. But you also need to be on the yellow panel, because that's where the enemy, that's where there needs to be space to even do the special move. Yay! And now we level up. I mean, it'll be only fair Edna gets to level up too. Alright, we did it. Got a common axe, but it's glowing, so this... now, before we do that, we need to go... We need to probably go to the god... Like, so... This game, you don't always heal... You don't really heal up. Any damage left over is gonna remain... And as long as you keep this up, so you need to go to the health center, like Mosi. It's the Iowa Gateway Center. We're not open yet. Okay, maybe not you. Go to Syria. Welcome to the Deadwood Hospital. Here, we'll take the rounds and heal any and all damage you're going to be taken. We will, of course, charge you accordingly. You can earn prizes based on HP total HP and SPC to be recovered, so you can get fresh in battle. Oh yes, you won't have to pay the hospital bills. And it's gonna get higher anytime you take any more damage. And if you die, it's gonna do even extra. Now to the geo effects story. Something that's considered unique in this game in some way.
Geo panels interesting. These are geographical features that are shown to the elements of the universe. Crystallization of these elements results in geopanels like that one over there.
Well, that doesn't explain everything. So let me clarify a few things. Hadoyo, geo effects. Let me explain geo effects, a system which will heavily influence battle. Take a look at the panels on your area map. Notice that enemy boost plus 50 is displayed at the top of the screen. This means that when the enemy is on the blue panel, his total attack and defense will be powered up by 50%. This is not good for you, so it's wise to get rid of this effect. You might be wondering, where does it come from in the first place? Look around you! See those panels on color around here? Why, look at here! I just found an object labeled enemy boost on this blue panel. This guy's the culprit!
How obvious was that?
This object is colored teal symbol, and as long as it's on a colored panel, all panels on the same color will be affected. So let's toss it somewhere. The Hulk, look that son of a bitch out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna still have my vulgarity intact here. Okay. The effect of enemy boost is no longer any on the blue panels. What? The teal panels are now affecting the red panels. That doesn't take much. Let's destroy it then. Hey, I got you another turn. Oh, before we do that, you see the two blue buttons on the teal panel status window. Remember that. Now, to do that, go ahead, Prince. The red panels are not blue. Remember the two blue in the status window. This is what it is referring to. Destroying your blue steel symbol will turn all panels with the same color as the one on the ones on in blue. Damage will be dealt to anyone sitting on one of those panels at a time. So to be sure to take that into consideration. No damage will be dealt to you destroy a blue steel panel on the blue panel. No panel will change color either. You can build up your bonus keys by changing the color of your deal panels. If you're able to use what you have learned to destroy all the steel panels, then you will receive a panel termination bonus. This relates to the term I used before, seal effects.
That's pretty complicated.
Oh, it's gonna get complicated over here. Especially when we're gonna do it for seal effects, including one that includes them all. You're right, it is. It might be a good idea to start out by destroying only the harmful deal symbols. Notifying all the panels what is the experts who understand the concept of deal effects completely. I do not one of them.
What is that?
Not all seal symbols have negative effects. When you get a chance, you should try and take advantage of the useful ones. Lastly, for the select ones, to turn off the effect and on display on the off. Yeah, that's not happening. So, what the hell these shield effects got going on? We got plus defense plus 50% and in the XP health plus 50%. So here's how this gotta work. You got this blue geo effect that's doing that. A yellow geo that's giving you hell. And the null geo symbol. You see, if you destroy a null geo symbol, all colors that was pertained and will be nullified. So to do this, we're gonna do this, and let's see if we can destroy the geo symbol. So we destroyed that. Any panel that is not blue will be now changed to blue. And since we destroyed a yellow geo panel, all panels that are not yellow will be changed to yellow. The color combo will do more damage if any enemies are in the lane. And now, we destroy a no geo panel. Any geo panel that is colored or destroyed within it will now be nullified. Destroying all the geo panel, it will shoot us up at a panel. Also, explosion! And every geo panel destroyed will raise the bonus gauge. Give it some time. And we got an iron lance. That's pretty good.
I'm trying to get out of things again.
Okay then, are you ready to request some allies at the Dark Extremity? Here you can get the characters who will become more loyal pupils.
Loyal pupils? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright, let's go.
Enjoy your deduction. We'll get to the Dark Assembly. Here you can go with characters as well as submit proposals. In order to submit the proposals, you have to have the energy known as mana. You gain mana by defeating enemies. If you want, you can use the mana you have right now to make a new character. A cleric might be used for healing, while a brawler might come in handy when attacking. At first, the whole makes the characters who become loyal pupils may have to go carefully.
Alright, shall we do that?
What would you like to do?
We'll summon. So you need to make. So anytime you kill anybody, mana will be gained. The stronger the enemy, the more mana you're gonna get, alongside with the HP. We have choice between a brawler, warrior, red skull, red mage, cleric, and for the monsters up to hobbit, ghost, and private penny. The more you increase this class, you're gonna get like an enhanced version earned by either rank. We only have access to the rank once because we have to work them up. Brawls are good with the fists. Warriors are good with only swords and axes. And red skull and red mages are good with magic. And they come in 3 varieties in forms of fire, wind, and ice. So if you rank them up together, you can get even a Stormatic, and we'll get the Stormatic way soon. And there are clerics that are good with healing. Though you have to be careful with. Though they may be the same class, they do have varying stat aggros. That's already different. As such, some comes in different genders. A male warrior is good with swords and axes, but a female warrior is good with swords and spears. A female brawler is also sometimes good with D, but this growth is so goddamn slow, you gotta make the effort to do it. And also the attitudes are making some difference too, as one has more resistance while one has more intelligence. The red skills and red mages also when they're hit and speed and the clerics are good with stabs, but they're also good with bows. And even good for ranged attacks. We'll get to the archer later. But as we proceed the game, we're going to get... as long as we increase the level of these classes, we get used to other new classes soon. But it'll take some time to do that. So we'll first make a warrior. So, when making a damn character, we got the good for nothing, incompetent, average, skilled, distinguished, and genius. However, we barely have any bonds to make use of this. They're going to be good at nothing, meaning we have to subtract their ability points. I think you already know the best. Or I'm going to give them. No, wait. Maybe it was the other way around. Hold on. Hold up. It's not Soldier. Soldier! Now we gotta subtract points. I feel like we don't need that much resistances. Snake come but to bite me in the ass because resistances are pretty good. I'm trying to find out against elemental attacks, but come on, mate. We made Soldier. Alright. Hey, Prince, have you gone to the hospital? Just make sure everybody's after battle. Treatment may not be free. It costs hell, but please heal us too, dude. Thought we gave you free out. Well, thanks for the goddamn money, because I'm not... Let's see. Only Lahore needs to get healed, you... Oh my god, people are fraudulent as hell. So that's the one. Welcome to the bed. Welcome to the Rose and Queen Company. We're not a wood branch. We're here in Rose and Queen. We work hard day and night to offer a selection of merchandise the companies want. Our selection is constantly changing. If you don't find something you want, try to come back at a later time. So take your time. Alright, let's get some armor. Bulletproof vest isn't that bad. Let's get actual weapons in jail.
Welcome to the Rose and Queen Company of Netherworld, France. I suggest you equip weapons in order to watch center for each other. If you equip a warrior with a sword, his step of the mountain with mastery will frequently rise. You can have characters use weapons that are not best for them, but their weapon mastery will rise at a slower rate, regardless of the character's ability with the sword specials that each cannot be used unless the sword is equipped. And it's best to focus on each character's specialty to start with. And what I'm giving and what they need.
I can get him a sword breaker. Let's see what else. If you buy anything in the store, the customer rank will increase, giving you better items to work with. But we need to actually afford that, right? So certain weapons come with many rare rings. We got the basic, but we got rare and legendary weapons. For the time being, this is what I'm going to equip. And yes, if you do put in any weapons that increase HP, you have to heal back the HP back. I know, annoying. Right now we need to get, I have added virus counts to the list of available areas. It is fairly new, so I don't know much of it. However, it is new, but I don't very able amount of it there. What you gonna do with it? So we take a peek.
Definitely, I saw the amount of the god who the first time I became a overlord.
Well, before we do that, let's save the game. Now let's go. Go to Virus Castle. Well, before we go to Virus Castle, we got this area. We gotta get through the entrance. So there's enemy boost times 3, which triples the stats of the enemy. Now to really do this, we gotta change the geo panels here. I don't see any geo panels that change. So let's do this. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I was trying to like throw the fucking geo panel. God damn it. Yeah, like select them again. And yes, you already done it on an action before and they can't go back to the base. So, we're gonna do with the enemies over here. Or for the time being. Execute. Bomb to your face, get impaled. Oh, let's see, let me one got Nathan. Also, there's gonna be monster skills, but they're not. They come in many varieties of how they're performed. As such, it ain't gonna be a free based basis. Let's get the soldier out of here. Waste your big axe on them. Actually, you know what? No. Don't do that. Also, you cancel the action. It cancels all the actions they done. So you got on the future games, you get it's more selective. Four attack. I'm hoodie. Body this is the nastiest combo we got going. Yeah. Destroyed. And Lionel got his HP. Oh, we're doing it again, baby! Launch it up! Dunk it! And he's dead. Yeah, baby, we're doing. Alright, we're making progress with it. Okay, we gotta do it. dunked. Yeah, of course he's not gonna. Right, then turn. Yeah, that's not really gonna help you that much, mate. Well, let's get sold into the EXP he needs. Not much, I see. So we could do the Geo effect, but I'm gonna do this instead. Gonna throw the Geo symbol away. So now EXP plus 50% is the one here. If you know EXP, it gives you the experience or anything in this damn world. Alright, let's start having like a regard. Your guard. Right at ton ended. Alright, start making moves. Thank God I put him on defense. And there's a easy way to do this when you throw somebody. There's no diagonal throws, but if you go in like approximate in direction of the and that's adjacent to a diagonal, the chance you can all your allies angry at them like this. Because we can shimmy, shape, aim, or throw to start throwing diagonally. Albeit in a more half-assed manner. Oh yeah, payload is going to be good. For later. Yeah, I don't think Enda can really do anything right now. Right, attacking. Well, that's definitely some EXP we're getting here. He's dead. Attack him. Certainly he'll die. Right, we'll wait. Make your move. Oh shit, they're going off the G panel. You burned my printing! Damn it! One died. You shall be missed. And yeah, sometimes your character will have a counter ray. And it's mostly common up with the motion orders, but if you manage to, but if you do manage to have a decent counter rate, you could counter them constantly. And yes, you can counter them a multitude of times, so that you can always counter back in case they start countering back. Now let's change over here. Since I'm doing Impaler, that would quote the yellow stench to where I get. Let's just gonna have some space to do it. Feel the difference, the payload back sits before it. In future games, the payload crosses over. There's a bunch of different properties that you gotta keep track of when doing anything. Right, he's done. Sure, not gonna get all the EXP, all the glorious EXP that would have been helpful right now, but it'll work. All right. We graze that. When you graze that, most of that damage become completely nullified. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do this. First, I'm going to use Impaler, so that in the back steps. And now, hopefully, with a high chance, we can probably get in like a team attack to finish them off. That way, everyone can get the experience points to get that. Oh, we're gonna hit a triple. Alright, you're dead. Bullseye. That was just not necessary. And there goes Soldier, finally got the level up he needed. Well, before we do that, we need to heal up first. Let's do the Blessed Court. We're now entering Virus's castle. Wow, this is a pretty nice place. Ah, that face will stir for a lot.
Fool, that makes us petty thieves! I can't just grace in the day, Overlord. I have to be impartial and...
Impartial and what?
plunder everything!
Oh, that's all, but you're so ruthless. Hey there, your trust is fine. Oh, cold-blooded monster. The demon among demons.
What's up? I'm cultivating me so much. It's embarrassing! No! I want you to pin on and put it on everything I can together!
Aye, dude. Well, Virus, we're publishing you now. So we got one Geobanner attacks one. Allow them to attack twice. Which, for these Geopanels here, we gotta make sure we maintain over there. Anybody in there will be pretty dominant, especially with that plus defense. That defense plus 50%. Alright, we got a special move. Boulder Crush. It takes one space. It's pretty good for what it does. Also, you need the weapon to actually use the weapon at all times. So don't also interchangeable. Go up, Boulder Crush. Oh, you just dead, mate. And we hit a team attack too. Oh, good shit. Though you're not dead yet. I hit a triple. There we go, baby. You can move up. That's it. Right, when you're done, oh, you're dead. Okay, good. Me like, I'm making decent levels. I'm gonna put it back over here because they can be awful. Now, Warrior's pretty good. To be a little bit more defensive. Now it's not total defense, and I mean there's armor knights. We'll get to the armor knights way later, but Alright, so if soldier. Right, and turn, do your worst. Countered. Oh, you want to counter again? Right, let's see. Reminder, we attacked twice doing this. You lying? We'll do it again! Well, let's fight you. Do it again, baby. Alright. With spears, you get to attack from a longer melee range. But note that team attacks will fizzle on because it's not normal. Oh, you lying? We'll attack again! Do the all-out attack. Right, matey. So far, the game is not defried. Which is probably weird. I'm probably glad it's not defried. Let's just do it over here. You lie, babe? Right. Now you want to keep an eye on these resistances. His frames are very weak to fire, but they resist a lot of ice. It will only matter against enemies that have magical attacks. Might do you worse. Alright. Why some enemies got. There's also something you need to do. Over here, let's see what we can possibly get over here. All out attack. Still living long, I see. But we did. Hold up. But we did paralyze him. If you paralyze an opponent, they'll be unable to move. Right, you dead. Well, you definitely dead now, though. Finally, Soda got the level we needed. I get. And yes, attacks can miss. You gotta keep an eye on that accuracy. Alright, we'll probably breach over an hour, but why not, right? Alright, first I need to heal up. I accidentally went to this way. Tutorial for beginners. There are many features in this game, like the dark assembly in the item world. Ask the operator people for more info. Don't worry, you can still beat the game with minimal knowledge. Alright, but you know what? I'm gonna also make it the game clear, because I'm gonna need. Oh, so we need to make some heals. Thankfully, we have enough of Mon to make sure it's not a good for nothing, so let's do that. use this cleric. Not decent attack anyway, and can be very good with bows. Now what? Music, no. Because why not? Now, you don't want to... Now, when it comes to magic, you gotta look at their stats on intelligence attack. Intelligence only boosts the number of magic. Now make music, no. Declare. And as such, we'll be given appropriate weapons for the time being. Now, for them to actually increase their any output, we gotta get them in weapons to make. We gotta get them back in weapons that, I mean, the absolute behemoth that can possibly be. Go to the corridor of love. Alright, these girls are in a different high ring. They're now the Bogarts, a second ring of the girls. Now, our heal will be very useful when it comes when healing down our teammates, but our heal also needs the XP too to be in his best condition. Yeah, let's see if we get an attack going. No. Alright. Kind of feel I'm a little wasted on that one. Not to worry, and they can attack from long range. And yes, that went through our damn teammate. Don't worry that much. Alright. I may get my priest better weapons. Oh wait. Alright, let's see. Dead. Maybe not. When I start defending. Alright, do your worst, man. You made out the team attacks on day. Wow, you didn't know fucking damn it! Where is that? Oh, it's right over here. Only him's gonna probably live more. I think I need to leave a motor crush. And we want to be careful because there's an actual archer here. Archers are one of the best units to wield a bow, hence their damn title. They're very good with ranged weapons. Now you want in the distances where you want to use impale from behind, so you get close to destination. Also, I guess there's a blue geopan that uses recovery, which is the bottom floor, isn't it? Let me look. I mean, the early recovery panels are just blown by geopanels. It's not really worth it anyway. And besides, we got other shit to do anyway. And yes, Shield things can stack. With 2 attack 50% and plus 50%, you can get to attack and plus 100%. But we're just out of range of that. With magic, you come in with a varied amount of range. But you need to be really good with the magic to really get them on the range. Grinding magic is very weird. You're doing this shit at close confrontation. You better be happy I didn't hit the counter. And let's heal up. I get hit with the Boulder Crush. Just 1 damage? Wow. Oh, I already confused the opponent. The opponent would forget. If you would forget, you can. And you can definitely can now no longer use spell until the forget is been written. Not like I gotta worry about a skill from him anyway. You can see that magic. Well, there goes our healer. Our healer does not have enough health, so you did use our healer just dying a lot. What the hell is that though? Oh, that's what the blue chain panda is. Fuck. Alright. Maybe not fight him yet. Also, just know, aren't they at level 5? Well, most of them are level 5. Hopefully, anyway. So, what you all gotta be careful is how Blade Rush is on technical. Now, certain skills are gonna have a skill with the angle on what you're using them. So it seems that we touch the water. I wanted to heal for 40%. I could get rid of that, but we can still reach over here. It ain't the whole entire end of the world yet. And yes, there will be attacks that will vary around. It still lives for that long. I think we're to do the worst. Damn bullseyes. Oh, there goes that Brittany. Right. Well, a Brittany's pretty surrounded. You can't really move unless you kill somebody. I mean, you can take him out, right? Just enough damage. Gee whiz. I need to stop using that D-pad. We don't have enough mana. We don't have enough SP to do another Boulder Crush. We're gonna use the King of Tank and see if there's no damage. Damn, they're just tanky. Certainly, the archer will be distracted and will probably fight, I don't know, mate, the gun Imperium is about to die. Let's see. Good. Can't would you blame it was at all teams, alright. You die. Okay, fine, it's a little longer. Also, I'm trying to use the mint gun. And I can't. Oh wow. Guess Lawler's gonna take all the EXP over here. At least he's at a closer distance and I can actually slash this bitch. Let's move up there slowly. Yeah, have your heals while you still can, buddy. You about to die. Wait, did I get you probably the range to do this? Hold on. Alright, we got Blazing Knuckle now. Which is good whenever you're surrounded. Kaboom! It's not for this ghost. How much health are you getting back anyway? Oh, I just use all my fucking attack. Is he never going to attack? What the fuck is he doing? What are you doing, mate? Look, mate. You can heal all in this out all you like. But I'm just gonna slash you, mate. And inevitably, you're going to die. Fine then. You're gonna be that way. We'll just get you off this damn fountain. Is the guy unable to fucking move or anything? What the hell? Buddy, you cannot be this mesmerized. Well, start attacking. Are you gonna go back to the fountain? Let's see. You're gonna go back to the fountain? No? There's no way there's no way I knock your entire cautious to the point where you don't refuse to move. Well, I know anything. The god hospital bill is about to get all fucking expensive. At least you can claim a prize over here. A common orb of muscle brawn. Our soldier on how many times he's gonna get hit. You're gonna need those muscle bronze. And the common orb is gonna be good to increase your SP. Well, of course, we'll see if we can get anything good in the shop. Not much, I see. We can also try to do a demon exam and promote our rank, but we need to defeat these examiners. And yes, we're gonna do this shit all by ourselves. Now, you want to be careful fighting zombies. Zombies these can poison you. Well, how nice, Hurricane Slash. I'll be using that soon. Well, they're making... Well, and this is a good time to start using Blazing Knuckle to its full maximum extent.
Jump along!
And all you die. Johnny Wood, you wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with the human god? I guess you do! I guess you do! Perfect.
Yeah!
Man, alright. Well, we did the exam. Because we have now passed the exam, we got asked the board fit for the Dark Assembly. We can raise the more expensive stuff, so why don't we do that? Now, here's the thing. In the Dark Assembly, we gotta pass approval. Well, we got one that's total support either way, total support strongly for, or alerting, yes. There are people who are pretty much going to accept on this, but there will be some people who will go against us. To determine that, we begin the vote. We have passed approval, and so now we got more expensive stuff up in the shop. Let me buy some. Well, I probably made an effort soon because this is expensive. I mean, there's something that goes to the thousands, but anyway. So the hard harvests.
Is it the last room? Who's there?
How rude! I'm gonna Matt's house and ask him who's there. But I'll give you credit for your bravery. Voila!
What a sassy demon.
Forget me, boy! I must leave you at all. My name is Myers. I'm in Lord's castle.
Myers, is that the demon that was knocking off the competition for the throne?
What? That is correct, mademoiselle. I'm a aristocrat with both strength and beauty. They got me on. They don't Adonis. Young man, I assume that you are the son of the late King Jadesway, are you not?
That's right. I'm the heir to the throne.
The heir to the throne? Ah, that is history, dear boy. Duties has long been forgotten. Your blood to the Hornet team sending him to fight for the throne.
So, I'm the heir. That's all that matters. If they're forgotten, I'll just have to make them remember.
I see. You saw my potential and decided to strong against me. Oh, such wonderful intuition and well played, son of Jadesway.
I never even heard of you. It's only coincidence that you're here. You're the tiny stepping stone of my path to the throne.
I'll tell you. I'm talking to his fire.
Who gives a damn about you? Your new name is Mid-Boss.
Mid-boss?
Looks like you heard his pie, Prince. Even his damn name changed.
Unforgivable! That is unforgivable!
Well, you hate to see it. So, Myers slash Mid-Boss. Mid-Boss is practically our first boss to fight. Right, but it's funny he's calling Mid-Boss here. Now, as threatening as Mid-Boss actually is, the more threatening part is the fucking archers here. Or in the maze here. They can attack twice, and they got enemy boost times 6. Allowing them to... which is double to triple. Now, we want to stay out of the range as far as possible. And as they can practically kill our team without any sign of mercy. So in order to do this more efficiently, we need to go over here. Well, let's see the throw range. Okay. Fuck. Alright, defend yourself, and you're gonna get hit with a dangerous fucking magic. I go over here. Now, just in case. Oh fuck! I forgot it. Yeah, I'm just out of fucking range, am I? Well, there's a way to increase the level of your cleric. You just spam heal all day. Even if your team is already at full health, you can just keep healing them. Yeah, there's no overheal in this game, but you better be thankful there isn't. That would have made the game 10 times easier. Oh, there goes our warrior. Alright. Thankfully a blade rush should be able to destroy all the geo panels. Alright. Give it a while. Surely we destroy them at some point. Like, give me a moment. It's gonna be a long time for me to arrange this. Come on, let's get these geo panels out of here. Now they ain't as strong. Thankfully, we're using impalement for or to move to an even further distance away. At least these should make these a little bit more manageable. I don't know. I'm sorry, Pretty, but you gotta go, man. I'm gonna look and throw this Pretty. Goodbye, Pretty. You will be missed. I sure did a kamikaze attack though. Alright. We are in a very precarious situation over here. Law is the only. I gotta be wise my attacks. I wasn't wise in that attack, but. I need to know the whole actually. Our entire team has fallen. Huh? I won. I won. This is unexpected, but I am simply too strong. I'm simply too beautiful. Oh, how sinful it is. They will eventually rise again to face the challenge, but in the meantime, oh flowers, oh trees, oh grass, come and celebrate my strength. Let the movement begin. And so, mid-boss parties on our graves. Well, that's only the game. Oh man. Oh, this is funny as shit, man. Oh well, that's the game. game! I lost! Oh well! You hate to see it, but Big Boss finally got the W he goddamn deserves.